at the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me? Good morning. Hi, Johnny.
Hi. How are you?
That's the, I hate you for making me get up this early tone of voice. I recognize that.
You'd think I'd be used to it by now, but I'm not.
Welcome to the Throga channel. My name is Richard, and this is Johnny if you are new here. Today is Reaction Wednesday, where we take a deep dive into an artist or band, and said band today is One OK Rock, which we haven't listened to in a while. I don't think we've listened to them this year yet.
Yeah, that was one of the original first five I think we did, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Certainly very memorable. Taka and the drummer, Tomoya?
I don't remember.
Hold on. There's a Wikipedia for this.
Morning, guys. We got our favorites. Got some of our favorites. Got Chris, Latte Lover.
Elena and J.
Actually, you're all our
Tommy.
favorites.
Yes. Hello, Taylor. Good morning. Okay, so Takahiro, that's lead singer.
Mm-hmm.
Toro is the guitarist, right? Yep. And is it Ryota? Ryota, bass player. He's so
I think
good.
it's pronounced Ray Liotta.
No.
Different guy. Okay.
It was last year that we watched this, but I'm pretty sure that's not who was on stage.
If you planned, they will come.
No. And I think so. Tomoya. But I think you guys are just calling him Tomo, right? Was it just kind of like a nickname kind of thing as a drummer? Oh, he's so good. I love his drumming. His choices.
Oh yeah, great
fantastic.
band.
Yeah,
Love the band.
Overall. So let the name Massacre begin. This is
Chris has us down, I think, at this point. More than down.
Yes. So Johnny, I discovered a new option this morning that we can do in the chat where we can add a poll. So I added a poll asking which song we should close with, because kind of like a great ending, a finale, if you will, or an encore. And I have to open up another window for some reason. I can't see in this one. 1 second.
And this is different than the poll that you do your dance routines on.
Yeah, my morning workout poll is totally different.
It's very seductive, people. Oh my goodness.
Oh, your brain. You're so naughty.
I am the one that came up with Thronely fans.
This is true. Okay, so looking at the poll, we have, so which song do you close today's reaction with? I listed the songs that were most requested to begin with going into today. We have Clock Strikes, We Are, Save Yourself, Stand Out, Fit In. So it looks like Clock Strikes is the winner to close with. And We Are came in second. So I'm going to end the poll, and I'm thinking we start with We Are, since that was another popular one, and then we end with Clock Strikes. So let me call that up. Johnny, you want to play some music or something while I get that called up?
Okay, let's see. All right, what movie is this from, people?
That's got to be Hobbit, right? Or Lord of the Rings or something? Am I close?
You're not supposed to guess.
I'm guessing
not-
our subscribers have a much better shot of getting it right than me. So if I got it right,
It was Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Okay.
Yeah.
So is this the right one? So it's We Are official video from Ambitious Japan Dome Tour. Let us know if we got the right one. And in the meantime,
Like and subscribe and ring that little bell right there if you can.
yes, so you always know what's next. And check out the description below where you can click on a link to buy us a coffee to help support our page. You can become a silver, gold, or diamond Thronely for extra perks and all sorts of cool stuff. And also check out Throga.com where you can learn more about your voice, the 7 dimensions of singing, and our online vocal courses.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we haven't seen in a while?
Yes,
real
Lord
quick
of the
before
Rings.
we start, just good morning.
Good morning, Kitty. So apparently she went outside for the first time ever yesterday.
Oh no!
I wasn't home. My girlfriend was so. She's like, Kitty just went outside. I'm like, my kitty? I took her out.
Is
one
it
time.
snowing? Did she go out into the snow or?
No, it's kind of nice out. It's turning into spring finally.
Oh, okay.
She's getting more brave ever since the dog's been in the house.
Just don't tell me she ran away. That was my heart was going to stop when you said she got outside. So
she knows who butters her bread. So
all right, this is good.
yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking we begin. Looks like we got the right one, or we are. So I know there's multiple versions, but we'll start off with this one. Looks good. So let's jump in.
All right,
we are One OK Rock.
We're through.
Well, we are not One OK Rock, but we are okay with One OK. I'm just gonna play.
We are. We just. Man, they just get the most massive crowds. It's crazy.
Audiences are massive, yeah.
They think that we're no one, we're nothing, not sorry. They push us, it's too late, not going back.夢は終わり、目を覚ますとき、絶望や希望も同時に目を覚ました。鏡に映って僕が問いかける自分をごまかし、生きることに意味はあるか。When you're standing at the edge, so young and hopeless, got demons in your head. Never up beneath your feet, not here to hold you, 'cause we are the colors in the dark.
Oh look, another fantastic hook.
I know that.
They're so good at crafting songs.
God.
It's
30
like-
Seconds to Mars. Who? I like. This is awesome.
And his grit, his tone. Where is he at? Is that, he's in the A range, right?
That's a C.
No. Okay. All right.
C to A.
So it felt like A range for me, and for him it's C range. So he's like 3 notes above that.
It's early. It's early.
So is this is the official video? Is this a studio recording that they like? I can't tell with these guys. Is this live or is it studio?
I think it's live, but
But it's
if
the production sounds studio like. It sounds like
does.
it was captured live, but it's mixed like it was tracked in the studio.
right.
And that's the
Well,
challenge with this band. It's not like, oh, it's just like, is the singer, did they record the song and then they put this footage together, which obviously they could do, and many artists do that. There's nothing wrong with that as an official video release or something, right? but they're that good live that it could be either.
Right. Yeah, they're so tight. Oh my goodness.
They're insane.
I love his voice. He's got such a great rock voice. I mean, he's just, and again, singing notes that that most people take for granted, but those are high notes that, he's up in that like higher end, baritone, tenor, high baritone tenor range, like pretty much the whole time, and then it's just so effortless for him.
And he's in the range with, of course, the late and great Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell, like a lot of where their choruses and stuff sit. But if and I can't speak for Chester, but for as far as Cornell, Taka is his consistency, his accuracy of pitch is far more controlled than what Chris was able to do. And Chris is like my all-time favorite singer, so believe me, I'm not knocking him. I love his textures, his choices, and everything about him with Audio Slave and Soundgarden and everything. So I'm not picking on him in any negative way. But I'm just to point out the level of control of that range of notes is really difficult to do consistently. We've seen it over and over and over.
Yeah, as far as what I've seen, he's never missed. And I think one of those videos, it was, I think, again, kind of like all these great singers that we'll see this like earth-shattering performance, and people will be like, "Oh, he was actually really sick that day," or he had bronchitis, and
oh my goodness! All right, let's keep listening here. I think it's all fine.
great voice.
Oh. You don't see a lot of guitar solos.
Yeah. They are massive. They are huge, as they should be. Look at the people.
All right, so obviously it's live.
Yes.
But that's at the end of the concert. So this is Yoki, if I'm saying your name correct, this is the encore song, the concert. That's what his voice is like at the end of the show. That precise.
I know.
That's it.
There's not a hint of wear or tear or fatigue.
No, because the tear, if you will, that you hear is just so intentional, because we hear that even when he was covering, what was the Adele song. It's just like in the studio setting. It's like he can just have the placement, the choice to add it. It's like he places things like as if it's a foot pedal for a guitarist, right? It's like, and distortion. And vibrato, and it's just a decision, and the execution without sacrificing the vowel shape or the pitch is really amazing.
Yeah.
So,
man, they are a great rock band. Holy, and Sophia said it well too. It's got like 2000s vibe, which I feel like is sort of coming back again. That's sort of making its way back into the mainstream, which is cool.
Yes.
I miss the rock bands.
Yes, it is. And I noticed this too from Chris. You put, for those who are interested, the band's name comes from 1 o'clock, the time that the band used to practice. They played at 1 o'clock in the morning because the rehearsal space was cheaper then. That's cool. I was curious where that came from. I didn't realize that, so thank you for that.
True musicians, late hours, just like me.
Not me.
Not be caught dead doing a live stream at 8 o'clock in the morning. But I would.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much, Lena, for your coffee donation. We really, really appreciate all your donations. Thank you so much.
Do you know what the next thing, Johnny, I was just talking about the next thing that we need to spend our money on is Johnny needs some blackout curtains, because his lighting looks great one day and then the sun comes out. We just need the perfect skin tone.
Yeah, it's unpredictable, just like me.
That's right.
It's loose cannon. That's what I'm known for, being a loose cannon.
All right, so before we started this last week, we had put out on the community tab, we asked what song should be included today. This is one of the other ones. We are going to close with Clock Strikes. That was our number one. Well, it's between Clock Strikes and We Are Going Into Today, and then this morning at the beginning of the live stream, we decided on Clock Strikes, thanks to your vote. So Save Yourself. This is also from the Luxury Disease 2023 Japan Tour. Okay, so this is really, really recent.
So I'll play you this song.
It's got a very similar feel to Take What You Want and Go. If you recall that one that we did. That was One OK Rock earlier.
Okay.
One of the first one or two. It was off the same album? It's got a really similar feel.
Yeah, I like that sort of... They always find interesting, just like little variances on the beat, just to make it a little bit left of center and different. Because sometimes in the rock genre, it can get a little mundane. What's the word? Like everything can start to sound the same, but
predictable
predictable. Yeah. I love their little spins on it. It's a lot of that's...
They take a predictable chord progression or something that you know what's coming, and then rhythmically they always find something to like keep it fresh on bass player and the drummer.
And you have to in music in general. Though, like we said, there's only 12 notes. It's like you gotta... I mean, the fact that, people still make new and interesting stuff after all these years, after the same 12 notes, at least in the West, I know there's other cultures, there's more, but it's pretty cool.
All right, so this is Save Yourself. Let's see what's going on here.
That crowd.
Save yourself. Love is pain, I know too well. You've never felt. Wave this strong, just save yourself. I learned to sink or swim, but you can't even dive right in. Save yourself. If you're drowning in your tale, save yourself.
What an opening!
I know.
This has got like that Daughtry can start a song like this too, right? Which is like the grit, pitch precision, things like that. It's got like that type of delivery. It's really exciting. I want to hear it again.
Save yourself.
I like his cries though.
I know too well. You've never felt. Wave this strong, just save yourself. I learned to sink or swim, but you can't even dive right in. Save yourself. If you're drowning in your tale, save yourself.
I love the suspense here.
I'm caught up in a current, babe. Heartbreak games, you won't play. It's obvious you don't need me. That's okay. Drift away. I won't trust my fate. You leave your truth. I won't get over it. It's obvious you don't need me. That's okay. Drift away. Save yourself. Love is bad. I know too well. You've never failed. Wave this strong, just save yourself. I learned to sink or swim, but you can't even go right in. Save yourself. If you're drowning in your tale, save yourself.
Again, cool beat.
Is it 4/4 time, and then he's just what?
Yeah, it's all 4/4 time. I did not expect them to go into that double time chorus. That it's almost like that, like
Right.
that.
But when he
And then it
came
goes
in
into
on
this tom part.
when he came in on the verse before it went into the chorus, though, like it's 4/4 time, but it makes it feel like it's not. It's almost like a
Yeah, the verse beat, like he did something. Yeah, like a
because I'm
double
counting
snare
it like
thing.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and it lands. But because he
I
did
think
the
it's
double
4/4.
snare, it like flips you
Yeah.
sideways. So
Yeah,
everything
I think
is
it's
so
4/4.
clever. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
let's
yeah, they're a great band, and that demo.
I want to hear that one
I'm caught up in a current, babe.
4,
Heartbreak
1,
games,
2,
you won't
3,
play.
4,
It's obvious you don't need me.
time. But yeah, it just flips it
Drift away.
It's so clever.
I won't trust my fate.
without distracting
You
from the
leave your
melody.
truth. I
Yeah.
won't get over it. It's obvious you don't need me. That's okay. Drift away.
I love it. Then it goes into double time here.
Save yourself. Love is bad. I know too well. You've never failed. Wave this strong, just save yourself. I learned to sink or swim, but you can't even go right in. Save yourself. If you're drowning in your tale, save yourself.
to be one of the best rhythm sections in rock music today.
Yeah, man.
Wow. You know, I want to point out something too. If we go back, if y'all don't mind, we talk about choice all the time. So with Taka, a lot of times when he's in that A to C sharp, right, is where he's mainly going in the song.
Yeah. So no, it's a G sharp. So the song is in C sharp minor.
Okay.
And he goes up to the high C sharp.
So very often, I'll just pull up the piano. So from here to here, these are like the consistent high notes that he's going with in this song. Mm-hmm. Very often singers, rock singers in particular, like every time they're in this zone, they go with a grit because usually it's just easier to do. It's like a bit of a drive, push the air, and like hope, a little Hail Mary, hope it shows up, right?
Yeah.
And here, there's a moment here where it's clear tone, and it just shows, it's in passing, but it just shows that choice of when and where he wants the grit. So I'm pretty sure it's right in this spot. Where's that? All right, so it's the C sharp again. Except I went sharp because I'm not Taka. It's just that clear tone on an ah shape, which has no back pressure, makes it even more difficult to do. It's just a choice, and then he can add their grit when and where he wants. So I just wanted that, just to back up the idea that it is truly a choice and not just a default mode. And that to me is always legit.
I was going to comment on the same exact thing. Yeah, it's just there's this combination of the grit, but there's a clarity with it at all times. It's never like this is all I can do at this moment. You know, this is like, it's a total choice. And in rock singing, it's really very uncommon to have somebody that is that technically proficient, you know, in that range particularly. But yeah, because that's part of like the rock thing. It's just like, you know, I'm just exposing myself and being passionate about my art. And
most rock singers are born out of not being able to find a singer. They're guitarists that someone's got to sing the lead, and so it ends up just kind of like, you know, kind of born that way, so to speak. Obviously, there's exceptions. Let me quick catch up on. Let's see. Oh, by the way, thank you for the coffee, Latte Lover. There was what did she?
Thanks,
put?
Gene.
What did she say?
Hold on a second. Maybe she found a theme song for you.
Oh no!
From the song "Morning Coffee" by Chevy and Nalba. I just need some coffee in the morning. If I take a sip of caffeine, then surely help you awake. True. Surely.
That works.
Don't call me Shorely.
Okay, so next up. Hello, GK. Hello, JF. Thank you for joining us. Next up, that was on our list to watch is, I guess this is a newer one, Monster Hunter Now. That's another one you guys were throwing out.
Okay. Yeah, what years were these ones? Do you know offhand?
Well, this was just last year from the tour, but I don't know when it was actually released for Save Yourself. So this one, 6 months ago. So it's just last year.
Okay.
Make It Out Alive. So is Monster Hunter Now, is that like a movie or a TV show or something? And then
I don't know.
So it's
and also they're not super young, right? I think we made this mistake before thinking they were all in their 20s.
That's because the first time we saw him, I called him a kid. Like, well, this kid's amazing, thinking he's like 19.
Yeah. They look very young, but they sound like he just sounds like a young, spry whippersnapper.
And nothing is going to make us sound older than that phrase. Whippersnapper. All right, so we're going to start this song, and if you can fill us in a little bit. Oh, it's a game. Monster Hunter is a game. Okay. All right, so let's check this song out. Nice. I love the drive in this.
Oh,
Real
I love
quick
it.
to the chat, I'm seeing everybody saying that they prefer live over a music video. We always prefer live, but since we started this, my thought is let's watch the live after this. Because, I mean, to me, that's even like production, their choices and execution is always really interesting. Because we got strings here that you wouldn't normally hear in their live setting too. So how do they make up for that sound in the studio produced version versus that as well? So be patient with us on this one. I'm really curious to see the comparison, if you guys are cool with that.
Yep. Thank you, Chris, for coffee.
Yes, yes.
Tonight, 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 I'm screaming on the inside. I was trying to hide, trying to hide, trying to hide. Now I'm ready for this ride. Gotta face the unknown. It's the only way to live. I'm ready to go, ready to go, ready to go somewhere I've never been. Won't give up the fight. Make it all alive. Set this world on fire now. Don't give up, it's gonna be alright. 'Cause I won't let you burn now. We gotta make it out alive.
Love this riff.
That's cool.
Halftime.
Make it out alive. Set this world on fire now. Don't give up, it's gonna be alright. 'Cause I won't let you burn now. We gotta make it out alive.
Man, they just
Awesome.
got the rock genre on lockdown.
Can you play that riff? What is he doing there? That's
I don't-
pretty complicated.
Oh, this is I detuned this by a full step.
No, not that part. The one before, it's
I
actually
just
pretty
wanna
progressive.
Play the chorus real quick.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
I
chromatic.
love that.
Yeah, but I love that chorus. Man, just hooks galore.
All right, what one am I looking for, guys? Is it this one? One Chance Festival 2023. This looks pretty recent. By looks, I mean by it says 2023. What a great riff on this. But again, so we just went from watching a couple lives versus the studio. This is another band. I prefer live because it's just like that element of, I don't know, unpredictability. It's just, I mean, as good as Johnny and I were talking about actually the other day, as good as AI is becoming and, you know, what you can do in the studio and all the illusions that can be created, it will never replace the live presence of a band, you know, visually, sonically, you know, like all of that. At least not in our lifetime. And we'll see how the holograms are
I don't know.
100 years
It's-
from now.
Some of the stuff is scary.
I'm
It's
happy
scary.
not to witness that. But
Yeah, exactly.
but you take a band like this and you can interchange them in the studio or on stage, and they execute. So many bands can't execute that. nearly as tight, let alone as to actually up the level, up the ante in terms of energy and everything is incredible.
What if in the future there's there's a hologram version of us reacting to videos, and even the hologram versions of us still can't get the technology right, and it's still
or
chaos.
still can't pronounce everything right.
Right.
All right, so I'm going to go with this one. I don't see... Is Nyan a different song? I'm going to make sure you guys are talking about something different.
Hologram Richard. I'm going to read the lyrics of this song, which is completely a different song that I should be reading.
All right, let's go with this here.
Run away, run away, run away, you don't know who to run from. Nowhere to go, nowhere to go, nowhere to go, no road is left to run. I was born with hurt. Be my school, but shake me out. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, 'cause we haven't had enough. Won't give up the fight.
I love that.
That's... Yeah.
Make it out my life. Set this world on fire. Whoa, whoa. Don't give up, it's gonna be alright.
God, he's
'Cause
fantastic.
I won't let you burn now.
So every time that... Da, 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 do you know how many singers would just be da, 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 like live? Just like, let's just skip going up a third in those moments. Little choices that we can usually get away with as a singer, and he just never backs down from any melodic expectation. I just haven't seen it yet. Every little
Yeah,
choice.
His voice is tremendous, man.
We gotta make it out alive. Tonight, 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 I'm screaming on the inside. I was trying to hide, trying to hide, trying to hide. No, I'm red thunder. Gotta face the unknown. Only way to live. Ready to go, ready to go, ready to go. So I'm with the bid. Won't give
Must be singing guitar.
the fight. Jump, jump. Make it out alive. 'Cause I won't let you burn now. Whoa, whoa. Don't give up, it's gonna be alright. Set this world on fire now. Whoa, whoa. We gotta make it out alive.
I don't know what he said, but it sounded serious.
It did. It did.
Was that Japanese
say-
for something that we don't
Yeah.
know?
I mean, would you say? Can you safely say that the rock, being a singer in the rock genre, was probably the toughest to like maintain vocal health and just stay fresh, because you're singing with grit, and you have to sing over a band, which is so easy to. I know you got a microphone and you can let it do the work, but it's really tempting to want to
It's
push and get above the drums and loud guitars.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely an argument to be said there, and this is a conversation I run into a lot because there's a lot of what's the not folklore, but there's the idea out there that rock is going to ruin your voice, and that I was raised with that mentality. Well, I never accepted the mentality, but I heard a lot of the negative aspects of rock's gonna give you cancer, it's gonna ruin your throat, you're never gonna be able to sing. It's like all these negative predictions. And
It's gonna give you cancer?
Be very clear. No, it will not. But these things got kicked around a lot about more of the snob mentality. I don't want to
classically, they're more the classically.
I don't want to identify any specific genre, but certainly some teachers in some very elite, legit style would have such negative concepts because they didn't understand it. Singing rock takes such a tremendous balance of air pressure and tension to be able to do for any extensive period of time. And they'd make these ridiculous statements that would just scare kids out of doing something that they might have enjoyed and pursued and explored and everything like that. So usually rock singers, oh, poor Tomo, why did I stop you right there? You're going to get a headache. Hold on. You just let him relax here for a second.
Take a little nap.
Take a quick little nap. This will be long. But the idea is that it's not usually the style of singing so much as it is the lifestyle. So rock has a bad rap when it comes to, the drugs and alcohol and just the screaming, not getting enough sleep, and just the lifestyle tends to wear down the singer far quicker than the singing itself ever would. So usually the singers that do it well for a long time are in good shape. They're relatively drug-free, alcohol-free. They get quality sleep. They take care of themselves. So there's an awareness of their instrument, and they maintain that. Not the 2 hours on stage. They take a lot of risks. It's the 22 hours around that 2 hours, day after day, is what gives them a longevity in their career. And that's the big difference. Mm-hmm. Rock is abusive in the sense of it requires more friction, and that leads to fatigue, to your point. But it's the lifestyle that's given it such a bad rap.
I think now to clarify, I think it's more there's the potential, not the potential, it's so easy to be tempted to overdo it because you have these loud instruments behind you, and I think it can be easy to, like, oh, I have to sing louder or I have to push more in order to be heard. And I think the more, seasoned, skilled people, they know that to not do that as much, and they can.
I would say that's what I used to believe, but I've worked with enough singers in multiple genres that you see it everywhere. You see it in pop, even opera singers, because they're so afraid to do something wrong. There's extra tension, and they develop nodules and polyps, things like that. Because
that's true.
The emotional fear of doing it incorrect sometimes creates more problems than just screaming.
Right.
So I think it really comes down, it's not genre specific. It really is human specific. It's that belief system of that person and how they use their instrument more than anything else.
And then you got people like Paul McCartney. I mean, they all were smoking cigarettes and drinking.
Iron larynx.
You watch the Get Back documentary. They're all just all day just smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Just drinking wine and doing other stuff.
Frank Sinatra, one of my favorite singers. I mean, he would do 10 weeks of no drinking and no smoking leading into a tour, and then he'd smoke and drink the whole tour. But so it was like this mindset of like, okay, I'm going to get, spend 2 to 3 months of like just really dedicated to like, frame his voice for the best possible scenario, and then he just gave in every time. But he had an awareness.
Yeah. Oh, Taka's voice. Oh
my God. And yes, the actual. Oh, I stopped it at the wrong spot. I'm so sorry.
Yes,
I'm backing it up. I just wanted to say real quick, the singing technique is really good and does play a big factor. And again, it has to do with mental permission to go there when you're singing rock, but also a great balance of air pressure and tension. So I just wanted to cap that off in response to that chat. All right, I'm not going to disrupt the rest of the song. Oh,
Whole band is badass.
you and I just realized. Hold on, go to the end of the video. So get in trouble. Okay, just making sure. I get in trouble a lot. I get too excited. After today, because we're hearing so many additional songs, I'm finally going to be able to go out and buy their album. Because I try to reserve not hearing too many things. Mm-hmm. And just because we want to react to it for the first time here. But I've waited long enough. I need to go buy their album. All right. What song is next, guys? What do you guys want to do?
I want to make it out alive.
Other songs that have been suggested is The Beginning, Let Me Let You Go, Stand Out, Fit In, Your Tears Are Mine, Mighty Long Fall. Those are all songs we have not heard yet.
Let's start from the very beginning. A very good place to start.
There's some people joining in late still, so they don't even know the question. Good morning, Alicia. Yes, we like.
All right.
Deeper, deeper.
Okay, let's see if I want to test people out here. This is a tougher one. Theme song from a movie. I'll be very impressed if somebody can get that.
All right, I'm going to go with this one. This one came in. We have not seen We Are yet. We're going to close with that. We saw We Are. We started with that at the beginning today, so you can go back. And check that out. We're going to close with, Clock Strikes is our closer today. So we're going to do Let Me Let You Go from the Luxury Disease 2023 Japan Tour. And Wasted Nights. I think we did we see Wasted Nights? That title's really familiar. All right, we're going to do several more, guys. So we're good. So let's do this one, and then we'll look back at your request here, okay?
This next one is called Let Me Let You Go. The dark, shooting through my hesitating heart. We were never gotta go far, 'cause I'm no good at loving someone as good as you. Look what I put you through. I know I can undo this. I'm black and blue to tell the truth. It's breaking me. I'm not just losing you, I'm losing what you saw in me. Why'd you let me let you go?
Feel beat.
Why'd you let me let you go? Come on, come on.
That's great.
I love his head voice choice there. He doesn't do that a lot.
Okay. Freaking awesome. Good showcase for the band.
with them all the time. Hey guys, in the middle of this song, should we do some Dream Theater? Right? It just got like super progressive in an amazing way.
Yeah, just a little snippet of it, but it was super cool.
Just a moment to show off, but still without abandoning the feel of the song and everything. Just so well done.
Man, if there was ever a band that was tailor-made to play arenas, it's this band. I mean, do they have any weak songs? I mean, they're all just like super hits. They all sound awesome.
Well, the only way to find out, Johnny, is to listen to everything they've ever done. there's
3 times.
Because it's an opinion question. All right, so Deeper Deeper. This one is being requested by many of you. This one here. Do we have the right one for this? I see there's more requests for Naked Anatomy Guy too that came in a little while ago.
Oh, let's get.
Maybe he'll make an appearance after the song. I'm not sure.
Let's get risque.
There's no skips for One OK Rock. I'm pretty sure I've got the right one. I think this is. Oh wait, this is the same. Mighty Long Fall. Is the song called Mighty Long Fall? What's Deeper Deeper? I'm confused. Because Mighty Long Fall I thought was a song name. I know, but I'm seeing people are saying this is the one. So this is what we're going to do. Deep Deeper, that's it. Okay. Let's see what we got.
And no answers for the trivia movie question, Sophia.
Oh, I forgot what the melody was.
It was Grumpy Old Men. Oh. It's a tough one.
Wow. Yeah, that would have been hard to pull out.
Yeah, just because I said that whippersnapper comment, I was like, we should do Grumpy Old Men.
Gotcha. Mighty Long Fall is the tour name. All right, thank you.
Another step up, it's take your mind. Where it's taking, it's getting loud. Where you stand, you start to war. Everywhere you go goes round and round. It's coming back to falling under deeper we go. 範囲になってよきっと歌詞を残しておくにはものじゃなくて離せ声出せ The deep deep deeper we go feeling low but it's oh so simple let it go deep 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 the lights low but no light I can see the simple let it show let it staring hide it from me it's not人は迷うんだって気づいちゃったってシャウトしてよそして Good good days 物語はそんな時なんて負けの後ろがついていて
God.
何かを気づきそして風越えて奇跡という名の必然を繰り返して Alright We never will not stop right here We never will not stop right here
I hear that again.
Awesome.
I love him!
I love them. I love all of them. Man, I love how nothing is generic. It can be so easy in the rock genre to just make it cookie cutter, you know, and it's I don't know. They're just doing all these intricate things within this still very commercial and viable framework, but it's like they're making, you know, like these really interesting and almost progressive at times, like you were saying with the Dream Theater thing, like these little transitions, like all
Right.
intertwining and interweaving within the song, and it's like it never seems forced, but it's but it's always interesting.
So, I am going to get a little nerdy here. All right, so this was... Well, actually, so Anatomical Naked Guy. This is the guy that was requested. For those of you who haven't been here before. All right, so we're going to zero in a little bit on what's going on here. He uses so many different textures to create the distortion. And there's multiple ways to create distortion. One is just simply spend a lot of air, the folds come together, they hit hard, and it gives you a little more of like the... what are some good examples of this? Paul from Beatles. What's his last name?
Paul from the Beatles.
It's not Simon. It's McCartney. Little delay there. Paul from the Beatles. Who doesn't know that last name except for me?
God. Continue. We'll act like that didn't happen.
Who's that left-handed guy in that band that was about a bug?
Paul The Beatles.
So that's one way to overdrive the folds. Another way is to trigger the false folds, which you talked about recently, the stupider folds, and that's where we kind of more hold our breath, like that lockdown. It's another, like a trap door almost acts like. And you disturb that, and you get more of the like the growls kind of sound. A lot of what Throga's doing is more in the pharyngeal area. So if we kind of take away some of the muscles here, we're just going to kind of move in. Why are all of... I don't want these veins or nerve endings here. Hold on.
Look at you.
There might be...
If it wasn't naked enough, you're stripping it even more.
Hold on. I think there's a better way for me to get to this. So I'm going to go right to the pharynx, because it's the laryngeal pharynx that I want to talk about. Okay. So this is, if you look at kind of where this is in the body, so our larynx would be just below. Well, you can't really see where my finger is pointing, can you? Okay, so just below this guy. Okay, so the larynx being down here, and then above are the pharyngeal muscles. So they're kind of cylindrically shaped. So all these muscles can squeeze, and when they do that, it disturbs the smooth surface of inside the throat, and that bounces air molecules or sound waves in different ways, conflicting ways, that creates like a distortion. And when it squeezes a lot, those muscles squeeze on the outside of the larynx, but also just above. And it's called the laryngopharynx. So it's right down here where he's creating most of that space, right down here. There we go. All the way down there. So it's just above his larynx that distorts the sound. And then it amplifies and creates more of an identifiable Throga sound above that. That's where like all the overtones come from. I was hoping to have where the muscular system. There we go. Sorry. I want to show. I'm having trouble with my anatomical naked guy here. Yeah. Fill it in. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I love how they do just cool, different things. Even that chorus.
There we go. That's what I wanted. All right. Sorry, this is what I was looking for. So this is the hyoid bone. The bone's not there. This is the cartilage underneath it. So this is the larynx. So that's what you feel in the front here, that little casing. Now you could see just around the outside and just above. That's where all that tension comes in and creates those overtones. So that's all I wanted to show. Sorry, I probably detoured too long, but I get excited about this stuff.
It's really impressive. Your knowledge is impressive, which more than makes up for Paul from the Beatles.
Like how he said it with a question, too. Paul? Is that one of them?
Ringo from... Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember what band he's from.
Okay. Let's see. Here's another one that I saw lots of requests for. The Beginning. Is this with an orchestra? I think I have the right one here. He looks intense. So this is the Orchestra Japan Tour 2018. All right, so we're going to give this one.
Drugs.
All right, let's give this one a whirl.
By the way, that's not actually Richard's anatomy. That's Sophia.
Should be a cool combination. Oh, they might have the logo over it for copyright, just like we do with Fade.
ここからテンション上げていきたいと思います。最後までよろしくお願いします。 is next and it's called The Beginning. Just give me a reason to keep my heart beating. Don't worry, it's safe right here in my arms. As the world falls apart around us, all we can do is hold on. Take the soul second! Shake my hand and bring me back. I risk everything if it's for you. I whisper into the night, telling me it's not my time and don't give up. I've never stood out before this time. でも譲れないもの、握ったこの手は離さない。So stand up, stand up. Just gonna keep it one. Wake up, wake up. Just every hour I can never give up. 苦しいもの say it's done. Just tell me why, baby. They might call me crazy for saying I might until there is no more. Rain will burn down, say go got no I got the shoulder. Right there I can't see the end. So where do I begin? Oh, second up! Staying out of the world, I can hear you. The silence between us. 何もないように映ってるだけ。I'll take this chance and I'll make it mine. ただ隠せないもの、飾ったように見せかけて。So, just gotta keep it wanting. Just every hour again. Psych us up. Just give me a reason to keep my heart beating. Don't worry, it's safe right here in my arms. And I can't deny this identity. Oh no, I was so blinded I can't see the end. Look how far we've made it. The pain I can't escape it. このままじゃまだ終わらせることはできないでしょう。何度したばりそうでも朽ち果てよたまわりはないさ。So where do I begin?
Love this combination. Do they have an album with an orchestra? I know because someone mentioned they did a whole tour with this, which would have been amazing. And we did see them play one of the earlier songs was with an orchestra. Because I remember saying how complicated it is to have a live band with an orchestra, the sense of timing and just to literally orchestrate that scenario shows to the
Right.
level of musicianship, right? So I do remember that, but if they have, I don't know if they've got that like on an album, like a live orchestra tour, because I really like that symphonic connection
Yeah, I
to
do
what,
too.
what they're doing.
Man, they're such a tight band, and it's obvious that they are like a true band, and and it's not just okay. We got this great lead singer, we're gonna put these guys behind him, and then we'll,
Right.
they'll just sort of back him up. They're so like the band is so integrated with what's happening, and like you can tell they like work out these parts like they're so intricate. It's not just your generic rock. It's like everything is very intricate, and yeah, it's just so well put together. They're so well rehearsed, and they're so cohesive with one another.
Nothing about it feels like they're.
It's not stock. Yeah, it's just not
Yeah.
like because God, you listen to like some of the top 40, stuff, and it's just like it's all sort of the same beat, and like they're doing every song has its own flair, rhythmically, which is I think so key for this genre in particular. Yeah, man.
Well, I'm going to keep playing this. You guys, let me know what we should do next. We're going to fit in a couple more songs here. We can't get to everything, obviously. And we are going to end with Clock Strikes. So throw in just one more pass in terms of what we should check out. All right, here we go.
握りしめた失わぬようにと手を広げればこぼれ落ちそうで失うものなどなかった日々の惰性を捨てて Just tell me why baby they might call me crazy for saying no more until there is no more the way you walk in the same cold and go I can't get pictured up right there I can't see the end look how far we've made it the pain I can't
Love it when they fall in the halftime.
Yeah.
このままじゃまだ終わらせることはできないでしょうだとくたばりそうでも口外せよその終わりはないさ Finally begin
Nice. Just rings out on those notes just so comfortably. It's absolutely amazing.
And these songs are so well crafted.
Yeah, so I did ask for suggestions, but please do not spam, because it's when the same person that says the same thing over and over again, sometimes we
Richard
just
does not like
ignore
that.
it. I don't like that, and you could end up being banned, and I don't want to ban anybody. But if you say the same thing over and over again, then I can't tell what other people want, okay? That being said, I'm scrolling back. All right, I'm going to ignore the repeats here because I want to be able to see what everybody wants. All right, this was requested by many people. We're going to do Cry Out. Many people have asked for that. Let's check this out. That was not on the list, so I don't know this one. Ambition's Japan Tour, that seems to be a popular one. Ambitions, or I don't know if there's a luxury one of this one. Live Ambitions Tour. And this was 4 years ago. I believe this is the one. All right, cool. All right, let's do this. I do not like it, Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like spam.
Gene is very poetic. Everything's got a little poetic flair. I love it.
Just a little touch.
You're welcome, Tracy.
that Toro screaming?
Oh wow.
Hello. I mean, I know they've done backups and harmonies, things like that, but I haven't heard him deliver like that before. By the way, I keep doing this. For some reason, the engineers, the sound engineers, and I'm not knocking them, that's just their choice, they pan the guitar to the right and the bass to the left because there's a trio, so they're filling up space sonically. Mm-hmm. For those of you who don't know, which is probably everybody here, I'm deaf in my right ear. I have there's no sound here, so I'm realizing I'm seen playing guitar. Why don't I hear it? So I'm over here oh, there's the riff because they keep panning it. They got this formula. They've in most bands do that. They kind of have this kind of they seat certain instruments in a certain way that is kind of, and then they tend to carry that from song to song live as well as in the studio. Studio makes I can usually hear a little bit better. That's why I'm doing that. That's why I hear the bass so well. It's because I'm hearing more bass than I am guitar on what's going on. I'm loving the riffs, but his screams is in Toro. No, is Toro the bass player? Is it Ryota? Is that the guitar player?
Tomoya.
No. Tomoya screams in the left ear.
Toro
screams in the right ear. All right, well, I can't do this in this setting. I'm going to go back and listen to this on speakers so I can hear the room with both of them.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. All right. This sounds so wild. Ryota's on bass.
So close, so hard to fall apart. Only heaven knows how far we are. I love this feeling. You're the only one that's really lost. But I don't want to go there. And I know I don't care anymore. In the end, I know we'll all be good. Taking apart me. Can't you hear the voices screaming? And loud to me, I feel it. It can be the change we needed. Can't you hear the voices screaming? And loud to me, I feel it. It can be the change we needed. Shout it out now, shout it out now. Crying out, will you tell me now? So we say we won't change and never be the same. Crying out, oh I'm burning out. Can't you hear the sound? Can't you hear the sound?
Ah. Oh, I love it.
Even the ending is tight.
It's so tight. So Toro was doing the main screams there that I was hearing, and then were you saying that Tomo was doing the other screams? Because I didn't actually see Ryota, the guitar player, on the mic. I didn't. At least maybe I saw it and I missed it for a second. But I know Tomo does a lot of the backup singing too. But I don't typically see the bass player there. Is there any footage of these guys just like more like just a rehearsal space? Like,
I know. I was actually going to ask if they play any place other than humongous arenas.
I know. Like,
or is that not even possible for them at this point?
I mean, is there any like, you know, in the studio just jamming, or, you know, like early footage of the band, you know, in 1 o'clock in the morning in the rehearsal space, something like that? That would actually be super cool to see. Just
that would be cool
in contrast to this.
Man. Yeah, they are humongous in fame. I could have said that better.
All right, so this one keeps coming up. So I'm going to try this one. It's in the studio, so it's kind of like what I'm asking for. So it's non-studio. So what is it? When they turn the lights down and studio version. Are they actually in the studio? Oh, there's Max. I'm not talking about Max. Or is it just a studio mix, but they're showing live? What am I looking up here, guys?
Man, they almost have too many good songs. Like, it's just, every single one's a banger.
Hook after hook, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have the right thing. They have studio jam sessions on their YouTube channel. Oh, I gotcha.
That would be cool.
That's the audio. This is a jam session. That's okay, so I'm in the right area, I think. So this is We Are Studio Jam Session. But we want turn the lights something. Is it on their actual page? Let me go here. So Taking Off, Heartbeat, Renegade. We heard Renegade. Oh, that was such a good song. Stand Out, Fit In. I don't know what to click on. Oh my God, there's so many choices. There's so many. What do I do, guys? No studio jam session for that song. Okay, all right. So I was mixing different requests, but we do want something more intimate. Would be cool. So let's do a studio jam, but the turn on the lights live is great. Well, I believe you. I want to hear something like non-concert space. What about Taking Off? They got Heartache. Heartache? This has 72 million views. So this has been seen before. Let's check this one out.
Okay.
So they say the time takes away the pain, but I'm still the same. And they say the lie, we'll find another you that can be true. Oh, I didn't realize. Why didn't I tell lies? Yeah, wish that I could do it again. Oh, turning back the time, back when you were mine, oh mine. と変わり Oh baby So this is heartache So this is heartache あの日の君の笑顔は思い出に変わる I miss you
You don't hear him use head voice very often because, in a rock setting, sometimes it gets lost or whatever too, and it doesn't always fit the vibe. So this is just a nice switch up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, great melody.
僕の心を唯一満たして去ってゆく君が僕の心に唯一触れられることができた君は Oh baby もういないよもう何もないよ Yeah wish that I could do it again Oh turning back the time Back when you were mine Oh mine So this is heartache So this is heartache 拾い集めた後悔は涙へと変わり Oh baby So this is heartache So this is heartache あの日の君の笑顔は思い出に変わる I miss you
Cajon?
It's so hard to forget 固く結んだその結び目は Yeah So hard to forget 強く弾けば弾くほどに You and all the regret ほどけなくなって離れれなくなった今は辛いよそれが辛いよすぐ忘れたいよ君はSo this is heartache So this is heartache 拾い集めた後悔は涙へと変わり Oh baby So this is heartache So this is heartache あの日の君の笑顔は思い出に変わる I miss you I miss you I miss you I miss you
That just shows, again, the versatility of the musicians here. I mean, acoustic, simple, nothing fancy, but so concise, creating a different mood, his voice, letting the different registers, the textures come through.
It's almost like a modern day Guns N' Roses. Like, that's just what's coming to mind. Like, they can
What?
rock it out on stage. No, like, like how they would just kind of like, obviously their rock thing on stage, but then they would do like patience, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Just kind of like not afraid to go in that other space.
Yeah. It's not that far off from. Don't act
It's
like
pretty
it's so
far off. Oh my goodness.
How many bands out there would love to have just one of their hooks that they have for
One
every song?
after another.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do two more.
Since I was young
We got When They Turn the Lights On. That was the other one that we had a lot of requests for. I know there's more songs to go to. We can't do them all.
We can't.
Because
There's only so much time in a day.
there's just not enough time. So Please be patient. We have Neon. We have to come back to. We have Paper Planes. We have There's so many other songs. So many other songs to get to. So we're gonna do this one. This is requested a lot, and then our number one request, Clock Strikes. That's what we're gonna do after this. So our requests are closing off at this point. So I do apologize, but that just means we have to come back for more. We're gonna keep one OK Rock in our sights. So don't stress about that. All right, here we go.
I've been crying since I was young. Never stopped to look down. I lost track of the man I was. Took a fall to know how.
Interesting.
Selfish I've been. Oh, well, I wouldn't give to lose it all and find myself. I was broken, I was caught up in the moment. I know that I was wrong, but when they turned the lights on, I'll be stronger.
What's happening?
It's
like
Awesomeness.
influence.
I was gonna say, yeah.
When they turned the lights on tonight.
Yes.
Definitely some Queen vibes, yeah. Even with the harmonized guitar.
We're swimming with heavy weights. I was holding my breath. I've been drowning in my mistakes. In a sea of regrets.
Oh.
Selfish a bit, oh, well, I won't give to lose it all and find myself. I was broken, I was caught up in the moment. I know that I was wrong, but when they turned the lights on, I'll be stronger. I can stand up, little taller.
Again, it looks like he's just lip syncing to a studio performance.
Yeah, right.
It's just like this could easily have just been, they did this in the studio and now they're just putting together like post-production stuff. Every
So consistent.
single time.
Just delivers. This song is cool.
This is what is happening musically. So obviously, as Rebecca points out, it's Queen coded, right? And we heard that too. What gives it that? Is it the key modulations? Is it the harmony? What elements?
This song in particular has that.
Okay.
Da, 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 man. Can't barely stand on my feet. So it's that sort of descending.
So it's just that's where our brain just kind of feels familiar in that
Yeah,
respect.
it's got that sort of that descending bouncy feel, and this one is. Yeah, it's got I don't even know how to describe it. It's just got that
There's
sound.
elements that make it feel like that without it sounding like it. I mean, like it's an influence. It's not a mock.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I was just trying to figure out why does that remind me of Queen. But I think the layers of harmonies that they're throwing in there too gives it that.
It seems pretty deliberate, which there's nothing wrong with a healthy reverence.
Totally.
Shout out to like an amazing, historically.
I don't think they
awesome
got
band.
done writing the song. Someone brought it up and they go like, "Who's Queen?" We've never heard of such band.
Yeah.
Paul from where?
Paul from where?
Freddie from what?
Yeah, interesting. That's cool.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah, so I mean, they're taking a page from Queen's book, but also putting their own thing out of it. Yeah.
Lights on, I'll be stronger. I can stand up, little taller. The darkness will be gone when they turn the lights on. Lights on tonight. Need some reflection in my life. Never seen a vision quite as bright. I just want a second chance to make it
Kind of Beatles right there.
better. It's never enough.
guitar with the keyboard. That's really cool.
The harmonized solos.
Yeah.
Great.
I was broken, I was caught up in the moment. I know that I was wrong, but when they turned the lights on, I'll be stronger. I can stand up, little taller. The darkness will be gone. But when they turn the lights on,光が暗闇を照らしてゆく。もう恐れるものはない。
Yes.
Just when you think you have them pinned down, they come out with something like that. That's so
I
cool.
know.
The crime makes sense.
Oh my
Total
goodness.
departure.
That is so good. Okay.
Yeah, definitely some Beatle-y elements in there too, which
Well, there was
You know
that
that I'm
middle
not a big
section
fan.
actually reminded me a little of like what Tom was playing, something I would expect Ringo to do. Just a little bit of that, like that march kind of feel.
Yeah. And that actually had, do you know that My
Which, by the
Chemical
way,
Romance-
he's from the Beatles, so you know. Also.
Ringo. Oh, Star?
Yeah, yeah.
That's supposed
I
to
think
be
it's
other Ringo?
Moon. I think it's Moon, but yeah.
Actually, Ringo in Japanese is Apple, I believe.
Oh, really?
It is.
Wow, that's from left field.
I know Japanese.
All right, so we're not taking it. Please don't spam the chat. Pretty please, do not. We've already announced we're doing one more song. We're going to have to circle back to Neon. We're going to circle back to Paper Planes. We see that they are very popularly requested. Throwing a few syllables in there. Okay, so not we are.
Yes, don't-
Clock Strikes. Here we go. This is what
Don't make Richard angry. You wouldn't like Richard if he's angry.
Hulk. Great reference. Except I turn purple. Oh my goodness. All right. Clock Strikes. This is our number one request of the day. Queen who? All right. So quick heads up for those of you who are here. Next week, we have Reaction Wednesday again, starting at the same time, another hour and a half, this time with Diana and Kudanova. And I'm very excited about this. We're going to start with baby Diana, like in her, I don't know, like 12 or something like that. But young, and kind of see her progression and check out. There's so many songs we haven't got to yet, so we're really excited about that. And
Awesome.
tomorrow we have Dimash. And what are the songs we're doing? Oh, we're doing like a Michael Jackson theme, Dimash. We've got two songs that were more Michael Jackson specific influenced.
Cool.
That will likely be at his upcoming concert in Budapest. So we're excited to check that out tomorrow as well. Feel free to join us. And this Saturday, speaking of rock elements, Johnny and I already pre-recorded this one for Ginger. For those of you who don't know Ginger, Johnny was shocked. I was almost crying out of pure bliss. I was so happy. Be sure to check that out Saturday morning.
Yeah, there are a lot of my shocked / disgusted looking face, like
It
I'm
was a lot
almost
of fun.
pissed off.
Oh, we can't wait for you guys to watch that.
And
And
thank
also,
you so much, Gaia, for the coffee, and thank you so much for anybody and everybody that has donated today and gave us super thanks and coffees. Really appreciate it. You are the lifeblood of this channel.
Yes, you are. Thank you. And also, quick shout out to Richard Gratton, our latest Gold Thronely member, for joining the Thanks, Richard.
This is all the stuff we used to cut in the early days, and I'm so glad that it's
All right,
not
here we
cut
go.
anymore.
Here we go.
What waits for you? What's breaking through? Nothing for good. You show it's true. Day and なんてないと言い切ってしまったらあまりにも寂しくて切ないでしょ誰もが本当は信じたいけど
Listen to that drum beat.
傷ついてしまうものドアがある世界が理想ではなくそれを信じ続けている姿それこそ僕らが望むべき世界と気づくことができたなら What will we have? Believe the time is always forever and I'll always be here Believe it till the end I won't go away and won't say never It doesn't have to be friends
Why the bleep aren't these guys in the #1 charts in the U.S. in rock music? Like,
Because the world's not fair.
every song has these. I mean,
Well,
you just
stupid.
lift. You want to hear it land in a certain way, and they deliver every time while still making everything feel like a bit of a surprise, like we talked about with the drum beat and the bass line and just the way the guitar is just. I was comparing him to Alex Lifeson in an earlier one. Ray,
The
now you
guitarist
got
from
Ray
Rush.
Liotta stuck in my head. Yeah, the Alex from Rush.
Yeah.
Just his spaciousness is just really cleverly placed riffs in the way he uses things reminds me of that. Not that I think he sounds like the band doesn't sound like Rush, obviously. The combination of this is just primed with sing-alongable. Like you get to the last chorus, you already know the song. You want to sing along with it. It should be at the top of the charts in the U.S. I don't get why.
I don't get it either.
I mean, I know
Yeah.
there's political BS and labels and there's so much marketing aspects, but it's frustrating when you have a band this good with such great melodic phrasing. We should all be
Right.
hearing this in the store. It should just be there.
I know. Well, based on their crowds, I think they're doing okay. Rock.
They're getting by. They're getting by without us. They're getting by
Just
without
arena
us. That's for
after
sure.
full arena after full arena.
Oh my God.
Yes. I mean, it's really we're the ones missing out, not them, because we would love to hear them
Thank
more.
God for this
in the
channel,
mainstream.
though.
But yeah, they're one of my. I would say they're one of my favorite rock bands out now for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're awesome.
という頃そしたら希望夢はいくつなだろうそれが存在しないことの絶望と存在することの残酷を想像してみて僕は少しまためくるページの手を止める How will we believe the time is always forever and I always be here Believe it till the end I won't go away and won't say never It doesn't have to be different You can keep it till the end
I feel your joy, Tomo. Ooh. Something's gonna happen.
Believe that time is always forever. Believe that time is always forever. So get going to thumbs up.
Richard, he's going for your record.
No! Stop! Don't break my record, Taka. It's the only thing I have. I gotta go back and hear that. Oh my god.
How many seconds is that? Time it.
Okay, here, hold on. I'm sure everybody in the chat already knows.
How long is your record again?
It's official Guinness record is 2 minutes and 1 second. I mean, I think I'm okay, but it's still,
Yes.
When you're on stage in the middle of a tour, like song after song at that volume, in that moment, that accuracy is just insane. Just and the level of comfort you have to have, because you can't burn oxygen in that scenario. Like, to be able to manage that with just that consistent ring. And where is he, by the way?
B flat.
B flat. That's kind of up there. So you guys saying 30 seconds. Yeah, I believe it. All right, I want to say it again. And before that happens, too, the responsiveness of his voice, quick little... He didn't do like a full-on riff, but these quick little inflections and movements, again, at that level of air pressure and range of notes, takes such efficient use of the muscles.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Believe that time is always forever.
I'm running it. Oh, 30 seconds, man. I mean, I would argue, I mean, I could teach anybody to hold out a note 30 seconds. Once you learn techniques, like that's, again, not a big deal. That volume in that setting, show after show, is just next level. Like the control of the heartbeat and the level of presence of his body in that setting. I just... The moment the heart speeds up, it just starts burning oxygen. And it's so difficult to maintain. So even though he's got air in his lungs to probably go longer, the carbon dioxide levels, which is what the brain reads as to when you need to inhale for the next breath. So he's fighting that desire for the diaphragm to kick in and inhale. So he could go with his control, with the right technique. I mean, he'd go well over a minute if he was in a relaxed setting. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
But he's
Let's
still
not give him any ideas, though.
Oh
Can't
my
compete
God.
with Richard.
All right, here we go.
Believe that time is always forever, and I'll always be here. You're ready to be young. I won't go away, and won't say never. It doesn't have to be when you can keep it till the end. Keep it till the end. You can keep it till the end. And I was saying, time goes by. You can keep it till the end.
That's what I'm talking about. Responsiveness.
Keep it till the end. You can keep it till the end. And I was saying, time goes by.
The precision of those note flips.
Yeah.
With that much air pressure.
Yeah.
りがとう。
He's a monster.
Okay, so basically, what I'm getting from all this is all you have to do.
Yes.
All you have to do to be a famous, successful rock band is have an amazing singer, a super talented band. Every song has to be a hit, and sing alongable. And yeah, that's it. That's all you need.
And you still can't get in the top 10 of U.S. Billboard charts because of all the political crap that goes on.
Right.
It's just so whatever. I mean, they are embraced as they should by millions of fans around the world. It's just, and you know what? This is the fun for us too, is because the bubble we live in the States. I mean, my radio is my students. Look, my students come to me, it's like, oh, this country song, I've never heard of this artist before. And they're like, really? You've never heard of Garth Brooks? Like, no, because I live in a bubble, right? So all of these singers and bands that come in, they are my radio. Otherwise, like, I don't listen to radio. I don't even have a Spotify account because I don't, don't say it. Don't say it.
You don't know who Garth from Garth Brooks is?
Garth from Nashville, I might.
Garth Brooks?
From Garth Brooks.
Paul from the Beatles?
And yet I can still name all the band members from Stryper and Megadeth, and I have my little bubbles. It's a tiny little bubble.
Okay. Well, I'm so thankful when we see bands like this that I'm so thankful that they invented the internet a couple years ago, because the internet's been great. It's very, very thankful to the inventors of the internet.
Yes, thank you, internet inventors, and thank you, everyone, for joining us today. This has been awesome once again. We hope to see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for some Dimash, and then on Saturday, and then, of course, next week we have all sorts of new artists coming out as well. I hope you all have an amazing day. We love you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Bye for now.